today's episode is going to be super exciting because at the end of this episode, I'm going to be inviting you to the biggest and best networking event for the entertainment industry in Enugu State, Nigeria. So stay tuned. On today's episode, I'm going to be sharing with us 10 steps we need to take to prepare for our next networking event. And remember, I told you earlier, at the end of this episode, I'm going to be inviting you to the biggest and best networking event that will be taking place in Enugu in the month of June for those in the entertainment industry and the friends of the entertainment industry, because there's a lot of money to be made in the industry, a lot of networking to go on there. So let's go on quickly to my 10 steps for getting prepared for your next networking event. Now, what's a networking event? It's an avenue for you to meet new people, to increase your clientele base, to make new friends, and talk to more people in the industry where you operate in, and let them know what you do. And that's where you can expand your profitability, increase your income, and live a better life. My first step quickly is, what is your objective? Why are you attending this networking event? What do you want to achieve? Yeah, you could say, well, the reason why I'm attending this networking event is to meet people. Well, who exactly do you want to meet? You have to make up your mind who you want to meet, why you want to meet them, what you want to do. So your objectives could be to range from building strategic relationships or partnership. You want to do collaborations. Like I know of recent, you've been noticing that IfyUbahTV has been collaborating with a lot of people, including this high networking event coming up. It's a collaboration. So perhaps your intention for attending your next networking events could be collaboration. It could be for you to expand your income, for you to get more volunteers for what you do, or get more employees for what you do, or connect with some other people. There is so much opportunities that could come in attending a networking event. So you have to be clear on your goals, your objectives. Why are you attending this networking event? And then the second one is to look out for the events that are coming up. You could get ideas or schedules of events coming up from so many places, including social media. As you scroll through your feed, you are going to see adverts for upcoming events around you, because the way social media is, whether from Facebook to Instagram, you are going to see updates of events coming up just based on your location. So when you check and you find out that, okay, this schedule fits me, the location is not too far from me, or the location is somewhere I've always wanted to travel to. Perhaps you've always wanted to travel to Calabar, or you always wanted to travel to Ghana for an event. Now that there's a networking event holding in Accra, it could also be a useful way to have a bit of tourism and also network and do good business in Accra. Yeah, that would be like using a stone, to achieve so much. Yeah, that's like achieving so much just with just one opportunity. We're not killing birds in this show. Yeah, I know you were expecting birds. Okay, so the third one, and quickly before I go to the third step, is that you need to know what the topic is, not just any networking events, because you might go to networking events whereby you will not be able to achieve so much because the topic, the audience is not what you need. If you are into plastic, you are into cosmetic surgery, if you are into hair and makeup, or you are into wig making and you are trying to attend an agriculture-based networking event, there is not so much you might really hope to achieve there, because most of the people you might be meeting don't have their eyes on getting their nails fixed or getting their hair done. They are ready to get their hands dirty in order to make profit. So you need to know, research, look out for the audience, the topic, and if it suits you, then go right ahead. And then the third one is, have your business cards ready. We are in the era of online. Most people are doing online. I have my online platforms too. But it's important that you have your business card. Don't just say, give me your WhatsApp number or send me a DM. You need to be really professional, especially when you are meeting the people you hope to make your clients. You need to be professional. You need to look credible, not just saying, just check out my website, check out my Instagram page. You need a business card. Just design something simple, get it printed, get it ready before you attend your next networking event. And then the fourth one is research the speakers. In every major networking event, there are always speakers, and then you need to research, know about them, know who they are, and check what they've done, check their websites, find out if they have a TV show, a podcast. So when you attend the event, you are able to ask the right questions. The speakers know you are their fan, and then they will give you more audience, and perhaps give you their contacts, give you access to them, and you can do a bigger partnership, you can do a bigger collaboration with it. So it's not just enough saying you want to meet other people, members of the audience, which you already won, but you could also do a bit of research on the speakers, and then you can get to meet them, and who knows the great opportunities that would come to you because you were able to connect with one of the speakers. And then the fifth one is have a specific plan of who you want to meet. There's different kinds of networking events. In between, it might be a 3-day networking event, it might be 1 day, it might be 2 days, and for most of them, from my experience, most of them have cocktail, they might have red carpet, they might have a gala, an awards night, they might have an exercise, they might have a brunch, they might have short breaks for networking. So these are the things you need to find out in the schedule when you're making a plan to attend your next networking event, and find out what parts of the event you'll be able to talk to people. So it's important you put all that into consideration. And then quickly, the sixth one is be clear on the training you want to do. It's not just enough to pay, because some networking events you might need to pay. So it's not just enough to just slash your budgets around. What do you want to achieve from this networking event? For me, a content creator, if I'm attending a networking event, it's because I want to meet people who I can collaborate with, meet people who might be potential clients, and learn some new things perhaps I don't know about creating a content on social media. So these are the things I would want to need training for. It's not just enough to say you're just there just to meet people, but you should also learn something from attending the event. Seventh one quickly is having a memorable pitch, an elevator pitch really in the real terms when it comes to marketing. You should know how to, and I'm just going to run through that quickly. It's just you saying who you are, or where you work, or what you do, and how you solve the problems there, or how you help that company to make profits for their clients, and make profits for your employer. So it's just as simple as it's like what you see on my bio. You say, hello, I'm Ifyubahmadu, I'm an actress, a content creator, and I create exciting platforms for entertainers, artists, musicians to reach new audience. So it's just that simple, and these are ways for you to interact with a lot of people, because when you meet someone for the first time in a networking event and you shake their hands, you smile at each other and you start a conversation, the first thing you need to say what you do, how you do what you do, and how you make profits, or how you help other people reach their goals. And then they would know already in their mind if they should continue a conversation with you or move on to someone else. And it's okay if you meet someone and they feel they cannot really connect with you based on what their goals are. Remember, you are not the only one with a goal or objective for attending the networking event. So if you meet someone whose goal or objective is not to connect with someone who is into makeup, who is into interior decoration, you don't need to feel bad about it. Just say yes, just say thank you for your time, and move on to someone else. And perhaps later on in the event, if you meet someone else who is also in the line or in the field of someone that you feel the other person might need, you can connect them. I mean, that's the fun of networking events, is that you're not only getting people for yourself, but you're also connecting other people in the event together. And that way, you just build more friends, and you never know when you would need them in the future. The eighth one is see how you can participate. You need to research on the event, and this is for startup businesses, when you know people don't really know you already, or you're trying to penetrate into a new market, you need to, when you hear of a networking event coming up, you need to find out how you can participate. You need to find out how you can sponsor, how you can put up adverts, how you can be a speaker. It might cost you a little bit more, but it will be worth your time. And the ninth one is email the organizers. You could come in as a volunteer. I've heard people's experiences on how they became speakers themselves, how they got a career in speaking, and other things, aspects of events. It was through volunteering. You'll be surprised when you email the organizers of a big event around you that you really want to attend. You'll be surprised that they will get back to you and say, yes, we really need volunteers on this. And that way you could volunteer by giving out cards when people come in the reception areas, give out freebies, sponsor freebies too. Those are ways you can also volunteer. And then the 10th one is wear comfortable supplies. I mean, I've been through this. I've been attending networking events since I was in my second year in college, second year in the University of Lagos. And I'll tell you, at times some networking events could take a whole day, and I know I've attended a couple of them, and I had to wear heels, 4 inches heels the whole day, and it wasn't a funny thing, because when I got home I almost got blisters around my feet. So it's important you come with supplies, come with change of clothing, because perhaps from the main section and then they go to the next session, which is like a gala night, so you need to change clothes at times. You might need to wear flats at some point so that your feet doesn't hurt you. You might need a bit of makeup to powder your face after a long day, when your face gets a bit oily, or after a luncheon or a brunch. So it's important you have these supplies with you, whether you're male or female. Maybe a second jacket, a second tie, a bow tie for the gala night, and that's where you look fresh, and then you can meet more people, and you feel more confident when you look good. Yes, we come to the end and of the 10 steps, but I said I'm going to invite you specially. Is Me Too Go Blow is happening in Enugu for the first time ever. This is an amazing networking event I've been involved with in Lagos, but now I'm in Enugu. I've made Enugu my currently my home here. I'm doing Me Too Go Blow live in Enugu, and it's a great networking event for musicians, for actors, actresses, dancers, choreographers, fashionpreneurs and techpreneurs. If you have things doing relating to the industry, it's all about the entertainment industry and friends of the industry, and it would be great for you to be a part of it. So go to my Instagram page, you find more details on it. Go on Facebook too, you find details of it. And if you want to participate, whether through advertising, sponsoring, being a speaker, please send me a DM. You can see my details there, or just leave a comment and I'll get back to you. So I love you all so much, and I'm sure you are ready to attend your next networking event.